Alright. Oh my god. Alright, hello, and welcome to, Sorry, I was fixing an issue here. Welcome back to DDLC, not Okie Dokie. And I've heard it gets pretty interesting around the second and third days, and we're about to find out. Is Todd Howard really Todd Howard? Will this inevitably become a re-release of Skyrim? We're about to find out. Oh dear. Oh yes, this song. I'm still grooving to it. There's a gentle breeze this morning. The sun is just beginning to rise, the birds are chirping, and as usual, I'm standing by Siri's house, waiting for her to come out so that we can head to school. Hi. Nope. Alright, music settings and all that. The usual. At this rate, I think I may be better off just waking up myself. Seems a bit much, but at least it wouldn't be waiting so long. As I'm contemplating this, I hear the front door of Siri's house moving open. I turn my head to see her clumsy I'm sorry, it's late at night this time around. I turn my head to see her clumsily running out of her house like she always does. When she finally reaches me, she's once again out of breath. If you keep this up, you'll be ready to run a marathon in no time. Siri pouts at me. I was just having breakfast, you meanie. Point taken. You need to be I can't English. Point taken. You need that energy to be as bubbly as you usually are. Still, you should do it a little earlier, you know. I know. I can get really cranky if I skip out on it. Not clanky, what? Cranky. Yeah, and hey, you're actually a few minutes early compared to yesterday. Good job, Sarah. Aw, thanks, Ruby. You're actually proud of me. I'm just glad we're not going to be late. Come on, let's get going. Sarah sticks her tongue out at me, but cheerfully follows me as we begin our walk to school. Can't help but smile at Sarah's little taunt. This is actually a fairly decent start to a day I wasn't exactly looking forward to. Todd Howard joining the literature club? Me neither. The rest of the school day goes by in a flash, and it's over before I even know it. The final bell rings, and I pack up my things and start heading to the literature club. As soon as I exit the classroom, I'm unexpectedly greeted by Siri, who's already standing outside waiting for me. Hey, Ruby. Oh, hey you? Oh, hey you. Oh, hey you, Siri. I was expecting to see you before the club. Well, I got out early from the last class, so I thought we should go to literature club. Literature club together. Sounds good to me. I mean, we're both going there anyways. Sir smiles at me, and we begin to walk down to the clubroom. As we're walking, I suddenly start to suspect that Sarah may have an ulterior motive to walking with me to the club today. She's scared. Maybe Todd's actually going to show up today. Sarah wants to act as a mediating presence in case of me. I mean, I wouldn't go unhinged if I saw him. I'm just more worried about what he'll decide to pull when he'll be around. Oh well, if he's here, I'll just have to brace for the worst. Sarah and I finally reached the clubroom. Ready for another fun-filled afternoon of poems and literature, Ruby? Now when I try to put my forth by most optimistic smile. Just smile and wave, Ruby. Smile and wave. Well, let's go for it. Sarah opens the door and we both enter the clubroom. I scan the room to see if there's anything new or different today. Looks like everything's still the same. Huh. Monica's at the front of the room typing on the teacher's computer, and Yuri and Natsuki are in their usual spots doing their normal routines. Well, unless he's going to be fashionably late, I guess it means we won't be sharing poems today. He's going to be fashionably late. Not that I thought my poem was anything good anyway. Hey guys. Monica looks up from the computer screen to greet us. Hey Ruby. Hey Suri. Suri goes towards the middle of the room to take her usual spot, leaving me with just Monica. So, I take it Todd's not in today? Monica shoots me a frown. Unfortunately, no. He told me he had to go home early today for something. Don't worry, he's releasing Skyrim 5 again. However, he also said that he was trying to find time to show up. Let's put the Elder Scrolls in a flash demo. Figures, he did look for that sort of self-important. He did look like that sort of self-important prick. I mean, alright. Well, I'm glad he's trying. Yeah, I'm sure he would have loved to hear your poem, Ruby. I'm sure he would. Monica might have sensed my sarcasm there. Ruby, you don't have anything against Todd, do you? Well, how do I put this to Monica, the president of the club? I just didn't expect to join our clubs out of all the ones available, you know? It's still something I'm processing. I see. Monica has a look on her face, as if she's trying to figure out what to say next. Well, when he comes, I'm sure you two will get along fine. Maybe you two will even get the chance to befriend each other with some time. I think I'll pass on that. I already dislike him by the way he acts and talks. Nevertheless, I fake an optimistic smile. I hope so too, Monica. She smiles and heads back to the computer and continues working. I guess I'll see what the others are doing. I decided to check up on Sayori. As usual, she seems to be zoning out into space, although she has had a rather somber expression on her face. Hey, Sayori. I take a seat next to her. She sadly smiles at me. Oh, hey, Ruby. I think she's having one of those rain clouds again. I can tell you're having one of those days again. Huh? How would you know? Sorry, you're a fairly easy person for me to read. I guess it's because we've known each other for so long. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I know there's one thing that used to cheer you up when we were little. Really? What was that? Remember we used to draw a lot when we were kids? Yeah? Well, why don't we draw together, for old time's sake? Why don't you make you feel a bit better? But this is a literature club, not an art club. And what else are you doing? Staring into space? No, literature is a form of art, isn't it? Right? So he thinks it over before ultimately agreeing with me. That's such a way to get Sarah to agree. Yuri would never. Alright, you convinced me. All it took was a sentence. I took out 2 sheets of paper as well as a few colored pencils I conveniently had on hand. Well, let's get drawing. But what should we draw? I don't know, just draw whatever you feel like, Sari. Okay. Sari flashes me a bright smile as she begins to draw. I feel like she's going to draw either a masterpiece or a scribble. Looks like I was right after all. Drawing was one of Sarah's favorite pastimes. I don't know so much about now, but at least it's making her feel better. I ponder what I should draw for Sari. My art skills were never that great to begin with, but I ultimately decided to attempt to draw some anime characters. Drawing a scene from an anime Sarah used to watch a lot together when we were kids. Is it Sound Euphonium? If you haven't watched Sound Euphonium, you should. As someone who's... It makes a lot more sense if you're in band, but it's like how cartoons never get the instruments right. They always play the wrong notes. Yeah, no, not with that one. They're always playing the right notes. Because it's a band-themed anime. It's really good. I'll put the pencil to paper and begin drawing. Let's add a little color. And the masterpiece is done. Looks like Sarah's finished with her drawing as well. Ready to share, Ruby? Yep, let's do it. Please let me see it. What do you think, Ruby? The faces are really cheerful. Aw, thanks, Ruby. How's mine? It's good. You don't like it? No, it's good. It's just... I don't really know what it is. So you were the one who... It's Naruto! It is? Yeah, can't you tell it's him? Come on, man. Can't you tell it's him? Look at it. Please. Oh, now I think I get it. Let me see it. Let me see my drawing. I need to look at it again. Okay. Sorry, hands me back my drawing. Yeah, maybe masterpiece is an overstatement. I guess I didn't see why Sarah couldn't seem to understand it. This drawing kind of sucks. Well, at least you had fun, right? Yeah, thank you, Ruby. I feel much better now. Anytime, Sarah. Sarah and I stand there for a moment, smiling at each other. Then I hear Monica call out to us. Okay, everyone, gather around. I have an activity for us to do. Everyone walks over to Monica at the front of the room, each of us taking a seat in front of the room. That makes sense. Okay, I assume everyone wrote their poems, right? We all nod our heads. Since Todd won't be joining us today, I figured it'd be a good idea to do a little peer review session. Just to make sure our poems are alright and that we haven't completely burnt ourselves out. So basically, we're doing the same stuff as last week. Pretty much. Natsuki lets out a frustrated sigh. She obviously wasn't looking forward to this. Fine, let's do this. Yuri, Sayori, Monica, and I exchange an uneasy look, noting Natsuki's unusual attitude towards poems. Is it? She was never a fan of sharing poems. Just is Sayori. Decided to go to Sayori first, especially since she's in a good mood. Hey Ruby. Hey Sayori. Ready to share poems? You know it. Just as we're about to share poems, I catch at the corner of my eye Natsuki and Yuri about to share their poems. Oh, this will be interesting. Sayori catches what I'm looking at and looks on with me. I watch as Yuri and Natsuki gingerly exchange their poems. Yuri's a blank expression on her face while she reads Natsuki's poem, while Natsuki has a look of utter disgust. How doth thy create such a imperfect work of art? What is this? What do you mean, Natsuki? This line. Right here. Natsuki points to a line in Yuri's poem. This. What the hell does that even mean? Oh, well, it's a reference to... Well, it doesn't make any damn sense. What is it a reference to? Yuri looks taken aback, even a little hurt by Natsuki's sudden attack on her poem. Why do you always make your poems so over-convoluted and complicated? Because it's my style, Natsuki. Something I actually have. Ooh! Everyone's attention is now focused on Yuri, Natsuki. You do not have style, Yuri. Yes, I do. We've been over this, Natsuki. Why can't you just accept that others have a different taste than you? Monica, please tell her this is toxic. Natsuki, that's enough. Stay out of it, Monica. Monica's a shocked expression on her face. What's gotten into you? All day you've acted like a brat having a fit. None of your business, edgelord. Edgelord? I understand sophisticated language is not your strongest suit, but well, you clearly haven't learned your lesson from last week. Typo. You clearly have not learned to be so arrogant or petty. And might I add, and they add colons. It was clearly just a typo, but still. And might I add, at least I can speak properly, regardless if I'm angry or not. Guys, it's getting really bad. How dare you look like you're about to explode. Please, just stop being so pointlessly rude to someone who only wants to explain something to you. Natsu's face is now completely red. I can't tell if she's about to lunge at Yuri or break down crying. At least I don't stuff my bra. How could you? I don't. You little... How would you respond to that? Yuri, Natsuki, please just walk away. Fuck off, Ruby. Screw you guys, I'm going home. This club gay anyway. Is Natsuki okay? Natsuki suddenly became like 12. Are we alright? Let's see what happened. Oh god, I was told it would get crazy. Natsuki packs up her things in a hurry and storms out of the room. Natsuki slams the door behind herself. I don't get it. What's wrong with a gay club? Not quite what she was going for. That was terrifying, Monica. Yuri plops back into her seat, while clearly still agitated over the whole experience. It's clear that she feels a little guilty over it. What's wrong with a gay club? She mutters to herself. I just made things worse again, didn't I? I mean, you definitely handled yourself better than last time. Ruby! I don't get why Natsuki was fuming like that. She's probably mad because she can't find her stupid anime box that she bought in yesterday. Pretty sure she just put it somewhere she didn't remember and took it home. I have no right to take out her frustrations on you, Yuri. Yes. Hope she'll be fine by tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so too. I hate to have fights like these. This isn't the club for that. If it was, I couldn't talk about it. Agreed. It really contributes negatively to the atmosphere. A heavy moment of silence falls over the room. Nobody particularly sure about what to say to this. Next. I don't know either. Natsuki just said this club gay anyway. 3 N's. I don't know if she's okay, guys. Eventually, Monica breaks the silence. Look, let's just all head home for the day. We can pick this up another time. I can tell Sarah and Yuri wanted to protest, but they just sigh and reluctantly nod in agreement. Sarah and I pack her things and we head out together. On the way home, I discuss the events of today. We speculate what could have happened to make Natsuki snap in such a way. I decided to write a poem for a while. Maybe this will help ease tensions. Who am I writing a poem for anymore? Am I writing a poem for Todd? I can't quite tell. What the fuck just happened? Are we fucking good? Yo. I can't tell if this is a DDLC secret or not okie dokie. Holy fuck, are we good? It's midnight right now. I'm spooked, dude. Was that... Are we good? Did Todd... This world is falling apart. It's inevitable before I end up whiting out. You finally crossed the border. Well, I didn't expect that one, and frankly, I'm gonna save over this because it's making a lot more sense now. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all, and frankly, I'm kind of spooked now. That scared the life out of me. I still don't know if that's not Okie Doki or DDLC that did that, because I know that image was in the DDLC files. I don't know why it would go mental on me like that though. Now I'm scared. Either I just got extremely lucky and saw something I've never seen from DDLC, or this is about to be one roller coaster of a mod. Yeesh. Yeah, no, I'm really scared now. That scared me more than it should. I've never handled jump scares well. I knew that jump scared me, but oh, dude, I need a minute after that one. Yeah, day 2 of not Okie Doki. Scared shitless. Yeah, I mean, interesting mods so far. Given how they kept on sending winks, I really expected it to be a comedy mod, and then Natsuki was all like, Disc Club whack yo. And then I got jump scared. And so I really don't know which direction this mod is going in. Maybe the jump scare was DDLC. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I'm like genuinely scared. That caught me by surprise. I didn't expect that from this mod. From this mod, I didn't expect that. Well, you know what? That's behind us now. Thanks. I'm gonna stay up a little while longer than I should. Gonna go play some rhythm games or something. I need a minute. That scared me. Alright. Thanks. It's nice making this. I hope you all enjoyed the episode as well. You know what? I don't know if I enjoyed making this one. I'm still scared shitless. Yeah. Thanks. It's been nice. And, yeah. Again, thanks. Good night, and you'll hear from me tomorrow.